I can think of no better high to end things on than to watch one of my favorite creators. So yes, we are gonna finish off with Pew. Using the John Wick rifle. So we watched one of his videos before where he was using, I think it was the Pit Viper from John Wick. From John Wick 3, I believe. So now, I'm guessing this is the rifle from John Wick 2. So we are going to, we're gonna watch the real life John Wick himself using the John Wick rifle. Yes, right, yeah. Well, absolutely. Red Bastard, I hope you got some scotch to go along with that. Or some good wine. Maybe Xanax. Maybe hide in the rut. So chat, let us finish off tonight with a shall we?
Today on Pewview.
Go ahead. Hey, hello. What about my mouth?
Okay, chat. Ember Brain is on now.
Oh boy. Oh, that was lovely. Oh no, it's empty dog and it's working at warp speed right now.
Pewview, we got John Wick's rifle. This right here is the JW2 Ultralight from Terran Tactical, and it may be one of the fastest guns I have ever shot. So today we're going to be putting that to the test and seeing if this thing will perform as well as it did for John in the movies. But first, let's see what we got here. All right, starting up front here, we got Terran Tactical's Interceptor GM Comp, and I gotta say this is one of the best muzzle devices I have ever felt on an AR-15 rifle. And when you pair that with Terran's lightweight buffer system and the Hyperfire match trigger, this thing is as flat as can be. The barrel is a Terran Tactical collaboration with BCM. This is a 14.
Now, okay, one thing that I noticed that he was talking about was the stock, which is, part of the buffer system. That's a very, okay, I'm kind of sort of blocking it, and so are you guys, but I think you guys can see it. That is an interesting stock and buffer system. That's really interesting. I'm guessing the buffer probably only extends to about here. And then, the stock there's probably a notch to keep the stock from sliding any further back. But then the stock release is interesting because it looks like it's a squeeze plate here. You have squeeze plate in to move the stock back and forth. I can't recall ever having seen a stock quite like that. That is really freaking cool. I love that.
Hyperfire match trigger. This thing is as flat as can be. The barrel is a Terran Tactical collaboration with BCM. This is a 14.5 pinned and welded. Then for the handguard right here, we got a BCM key mod. I'm not sure why it's still key mod when M-LOK exists, but I don't hate the look of it. Most everything about this rifle is from BCM, and for a good reason. BCM is a very good company. All of the furniture, the bolt carrier group, the barrel, all of that is BCM. And then for the upper right here, we got a Valtor, and for the lower, we got an Aero Precision. And then my favorite part of the entire gun is this optic system. Right here, we got the Trigicon 1:6x24 AccuPoint. We got a hell of a throw lever up top of here, and then we got a canted Trigicon RMR on the side.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering why he had such a big scope on this thing. That's why. It's a 1:6. Yeah, that's a very nice optic. I like that. That is very cool.
Is this optic system. Right here, we got the Trigicon 1:6x24 AccuPoint. We got a
which part are you talking about, Snark Monkey? Are you talking about the dials here? Because this would be, windage and elevation. If you're talking about, hang on. If you're talking about this right here, this is what you use to adjust it to go from 1x magnification to 6x magnification. So the two dials on the top are for dialing it in for windage and elevation, and this is for magnification. Yeah, and correct, and then you've got a small red dot sight here for close quarters. Exactly.
Trigicon RMR on the side of this. So this is an ideal setup for any John Wick scenario you might find yourself in. You can do some long range, or you can do some up close and personal. So of course, John Wick is all about speed, and me being a big fan of John Wick, seeing the movies way too many times to want to admit right now on camera, we're gonna run some drills with this. I'm pretty excited to shoot this thing.
Here we go.
I have wanted this thing since the first time I seen John Wick 2. And cameraman Dalton is also pretty damn excited. So we're just gonna do some friendly little drills against each other here and see who can outperform John Wick with his rifle. No one.
I think you can do it.
Oh, and I should probably mention that this is not my rifle. This belongs to one of you guys watching this video right now. We teamed up with veteran-owned company, fan of them, to give you guys an opportunity to make this your own. All you gotta do is hit the link down.
Well, Snark Monkey, it's not a question of being more useful, it's a matter of real estate. Because he has the 1:6 magnification scope on top like this, there's no room for there's no room to put in a dot sight. You can't exactly stick it on top of the magnification sight. So it's because of the lack of real estate, he has the red dot sight on the side here. So it's so you don't have a ton of shit stacked up, and so when it comes to close quarters, yeah, he does like can't and uses the red dot for aiming, because with this sight in place, obviously you can't have iron sights. So it's just a simple lack of real estate on the on the top side of the receiver. That's all.
Down in the description below, pick yourself up a collectible, and you are automatically entered in to make this thing your own. I have to say that a lot because I can't say the G word. YouTube treats that like cancer. I probably shouldn't say that either. I don't know what the fuck to say. YouTube makes this difficult. Your chances to get this thing end at 11:59 PST on October 29th, so don't wait. Hit the link in the description below, or scan this QR code right here, or just type in all of them.
If you want to try and win this firearm, you can go to Pew's site, go to this video. There's a link. And if you're in the US, maybe.
Letters down there. Let's go shoot. So right off the bat, the only thing I would change about this thing so far is a 45-degree safety selector from Radian, just because I don't like that full 90-degree throw. The little drill we're going to use to warm up right now, it's really going to affect that. Not really, I just need an excuse. So on the timer, we're going to start low ready, just pointing at the ground somewhere here, flip off the safety and get one bullet on the target. We'll see how fast we can get it.
Ready?
Sure.
Stand by.
the quick draw on this man. Holy fuck, show it again.
Sure.
Stand by. Wasn't even done beat.
Yeah. The timer had not even finished its tone, and he'd already gotten a round off on target. Oh, sweet lord.
Beeping yet. 0.35.
Whatever. I heard it. 3.5. We can do better than that.
Ready? Stand by. 0.30.
Okay, I'm gonna start from compressed instead of low ready because somebody in the comments will have something to bitch about. So,
Oh
start
god.
like this, and I'll just flip the safety off and see how time looks.
Stand by. 0.76. Stand by. 5.8.
All right, give her a shot.
Do not challenge this man to a gunfight. Chat, whatever you do not challenge this man to a gunfight. Ever.
My hands are cold.
How dope
Wait.
is that gun though?
Wait. Bath? Are you forgetting his accuracy with a pistol? Long range. Where he was like, well, how many yards out was it? 100, was it 170 yards? Possibly more? Where he would just snap and send a pistol round and was on target? Are you sure? 173. Thank you, Xanax. Are you forgetting about that? Yeah. I haven't. I was creaming myself when he was long distance shooting a pistol like that.
It's fucking sweet. I love this optic. I want one. This is gonna hurt. Anyways.
All right, shooter ready?
Yep.
6.6. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Not as
5.2 from
fast.
compression.
So are we just talking like here?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I just pulled it out of my ass like 2 seconds ago. Ready?
Yeah.
5.7. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Okay, that was bad.
5.6. All right, I don't think John Wick is super well.
You know what? From what Pew is referring to as the compression, his buddy, his cameraman, was pretty quick. Yeah, he was better on the compression than at the low ready. Honestly. He actually was better with the compression ready versus the low ready in terms of his speed. That's kind of fascinating, honestly. And Epta7, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And by the way, Bath, we have yet to see him actually do long distance. Okay, Chaos. Yep, I saw it. I'll keep it paused until the ads are done. By the way, Bath, we've only seen him do close range, other than when he's gone 175 yards out with a pistol. He can, wait, what? Atsunashi, are you thinking of the wrong person? Are you thinking of when Matt and, you're not thinking of when Matt and Nick did that. Because that was Matt and Nick that were shooting through, like, a house. That wasn't Pew. But what Pew did do, with high speed, with ballistic high speed is he did that, scope shot that Carlos Whitefeather did. And where they had set up the rifle period accurate scope and the ballistics dummy, and Pew actually first shot center of the scope and into the ballistics dummy head. First shot when they recreated Carlos Whitefeather's sniper shot, like sniper on sniper battle, where he one-shotted the enemy sniper through the scope. It was that Mythbusters one where Mythbusters claimed it didn't work, but they were using the wrong scope with too many mirrors, and so of course it didn't work and it was disproven. They did it with period accurate, and it worked. And that was my first introduction to Pew. Was when he did that sniper scope shot. That was my first introduction to Pew. And thank God for it. That's all I could say is thank God for it. I don't think long range is a niche interest. I think the problem is long range content is difficult to film. That's the problem. It is difficult to film in an interesting way long range content. Because of the distance and the safety involved, it's hard to do. And that's probably why that's likely why you don't see too much long range shooter content on YouTube. Is you need a very, very wide open space, you need a lot of cameras, you need the logistics to set them all up. So that's very difficult to do. So that's likely why you don't really see all that much of it, honestly. So yeah, I mean, Droningos, it's not so much that. It's like, okay, you can, it's not so much like, okay, shoot, wait several seconds, hit several seconds of adjustment, to reset the process. It's, you only have one camera on the shooter. And there's, you don't have enough dynamic camera coverage. Especially if it's, say, like a bolt action. Because doing a long distance shot with a rifle, realistically speaking, is not overly exciting for people because it's a rifle. It's literally made for long distance, especially if you're using a scope. And people can't, and the average video consumer won't appreciate the level of skill needed for doing a shot, say, 1,000 yards out. The average viewer won't actually be able to appreciate the level of skill that goes into making a clean shot like that. Whereas, like with Hugh, where he was doing like 173-yard pistol shots, that you can actually see the skill. You see the skill with his speed and accuracy up close. You could see his skill where he was steadily walking further and further back from the steel targets, where he would draw, take literally a second to aim, shoot, and you hear the ting of the steel on target, and then he walks even further back, and you can literally see how far he's going, and you realize he's doing this with a pistol, which most pistol shots are within 10 feet. Your average pistol engagement is inside of 10 feet. And so you can actually appreciate that when a pistol shooter, a skilled marksman with a pistol, goes 173 yards back, because you can see the distance, and you as an average non-firearm skilled individual know shooting that far with a pistol is fucking tough. And that can, the average person can appreciate that because it's a known quantity. So that's where the difference is with the popularity of long gun, long distance shooting is versus pistol and pistol long distance shooting is. It's just the aesthetics and the knowledge base of your average video consumer. And I went really long-winded with that, didn't I? But
well known for doing some bullshit made up fake compression timer shit. I don't know, I just wanted to get used to the rifle. But now we're gonna do some transitions. I think we just go 2 on 3 different targets from however many yards this is. We're just gonna call us 15, 20. Frangible ammo, don't shoot steel this close, but for John Wick purposes, of course we gotta be this close. All right, I'm just gonna go these 3 bigger ones right in the middle from about right here. All right, I'm gonna try to use the RMR on the side to do this, even though I got a fucking draft neck and I can't get low enough on the gun to see that. But we'll give it a shot. John Wick can do it.
Ready?
Okay.
Stand by.
Yeah, he was having so much difficulty with that, chat. Oh. And Beth, I know. Beth, I completely understand what you're saying. I was just kind of talking about it from a generalized point of view. That's all. I understand, but there are people who absolutely will appreciate it. Grumpy? Yeah, no explanation needed, is there? Oh, Falcon. I'm just fine. I am. I'm good.
It's a 161.
And I am sleeping with a fan on high tonight. I push out my ear like as soon as I do that. I was already in it. I had to send it. You want to try it?
Yeah, run it.
Oh, there's not a fucking chance.
How's that going for you? Can you get low enough on it?
The fuck no.
Draft neck. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh.
That's good, but we're going 2 on each target.
I fucking popped the first one and it was whee!
Hey, want to hear the most annoying
yeah.
sound in the world?
Whee!
Like why? Like yeah. The positioning of the rifle is troublesome, to say the least, because it's hard to tell because the shoulder's in the way, but to properly shoulder this, to use the red dot, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that when he first shouldered it like that they didn't go, maybe we need to, maybe we need to switch to soft plugs instead of cans. I'm a little surprised they didn't decide to go that route, honestly.
Going 2 on each target.
I fucking popped the first one and it was whee!
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Whee!
All right, shooter ready?
I guess.
Stand by. .258. That was pretty good. How you like the gun?
I love the gun. I hate the noise it makes when your ears isn't attached.
All right, we're gonna shoot for a bill drill again. Super close on steel. Don't do this at home unless you're running frangible ammo.
Yeah, it's rep bastard.
All right, hit me.
Ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
The microphone blowing out made it sound so much better. Did you hear? Yeah. Yes, chat, when this is all over, I'm going to need to change my panties. Yes. There's no disillusions about this, right? Kidding. I want you need to hear this again. The microphone blew out and the sound of these rounds going off was so, like, I'm wearing headphones, obviously, while I'm watching this. I could feel it during this.
All right, hit me.
Ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
I could feel that. Like, holy crap. Yeah, just the I don't know if there was like a microphone compensator or something that, or the noise gate, like, fucked itself. But holy shit, the sound of those rounds going off was impressive.
A little stutter there in the beginning, but
That was a 112. Ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 105.
all right, shooter ready?
Yep.
Bang! Good job, man.
That wasn't bad.
I don't listen.
Shooter ready for 6 this time?
Bill's only got 4 letters. I don't know why we went with 6.
Shooter ready.
Yeah.
7?
I can't count to 6, okay? My finger does what it wants. It's only odd numbers out of this thing.
They
I
were
don't know.
pretty good splits, though. 160 with 7. What'd you give for split? Just go in the dirt.
Ready?
Yep. You're coming way too far off the finger.
I was trying to bounce it. It wasn't working.
Now, although this is John Wick's rifle, and in the movies he's only shooting at like 3 yards very effectively, we got to take it out the range because it does have a
Oh, here we go.
point 1 to 6 on it. Doesn't make sense to shoot it at steel at 15 yards. So we're just gonna walk the line here. I want to see how fast I
Death, you were wondering. Let's see how far out he goes.
can transition from the AccuPoint to the RMR just by canting the rifle here. I'll be honest, I didn't look at the sights either time, but we'll just cut that part out. All right, we're standing at about 70-ish. Cool thing about rapid fire is that I don't know if I fucking hit anything. All right, we'll see if the RMR is close from here.
I'm curious if this will even register with where Ember is at right now. Cheer 4000.
Cosmic? Thank you for 4,000? You know it registered with me. I might be horny and squirming right now, but I'm gonna notice when someone from my chat drops 4,000 biddies on me. Thank you so much. Thank you for 4,000. Mwah.
It's sighted in enough to hit the tree. Let's see if we can run it from here. How about each shot on the tree? I got to transition to the RMR on the little plate sitting at about
What is he shooting?
6.
Tree? What? Is this what he's talking about? The tree? Is that what he's referencing? Is this what's known as the tree? Okay. Okay. Oh, Taurus! Taurus, thank you for 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Oh, that actually made me jump. I heard that and I jumped. Oh, God.
The yards there, 50, whatever. I can hit the ones on the tree, but it's so fucking hard, it just swings everything out of the way. All right, now we got 100 yards. leave it on 1 power. That's such a good optic. Flick, flick. I'd say it's obviously it's an AR-15. We're standing at about 130 yards.
I just felt something clench when he did that rapid reload like that. Oh, God. No, I lost my voice there for a second. Huh. Didn't lie. Uh, I, Sit.
Pretty easy for this to do. Red dots are so much easier when you're looking through a scope. It's all bouncing and shit.
Yes, rat bastard.
I'll be honest, I couldn't see a fucking thing as soon as I pulled the trigger. Now, if I were somebody watching this, I would move this mount back and put this RMR in front of this mount. Not sure why it's mounted up like that, but Taryn's a hell of a shooter. I'm sure he's got a reason behind it, just not my preference. I don't want a red dot inside of my eyeball when I'm trying to shoot here. Like I stated, I got this fucking draft neck. I want something
Not
a little
him.
higher for the optics, but big fan of the AccuPoint, and obviously a big fan of the RMR. So I think the standard that Terrence set with this being John Wick's gun kind of followed through. It is a very fast, very flat and accurate shooting AR-15, and I absolutely love it. Which makes me kind of upset that it's got to go to one of you guys, but I'm sure you guys watching this, whoever enters these giveaways, is also a pretty big fan of John Wick. So I'm glad it's at least going to somebody that knows what it is and will appreciate it. We did get some groups with this off camera. We used Black Sheep 55 and Black Sheep 62. We had really solid groups at about 130 yards. We were getting like...
Wait, Taurus, I thought I was supposed to be wearing the slips, not you.
half MOA out of this thing, and we were not shooting slow. So, very accurate gun. I am very impressed with it. I would love to keep shooting it, but I don't want to raise the round count on one of your guns. So if you're interested in entering that, go hit the link down in the description below or scan this QR code. Remember your chances, and soon we are making this one very short and keeping entries low. So your odds are pretty damn good, and we appreciate your support. But that's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, my. Dreading those, I can't. I'm in Canada.
Link down in the description below. Scan this QR code.
There you go. There's the QR, chat. I'll leave it paused for a second so you guys can take a snap of it. Well, or you can just go to his video, which, of course, I will link. Yes, Iron Wolf. I am one wet pussy.